Welcome back.
Welcome back.
So we just set up our skills. We equipped them. We chose them. But it was boring, so we didn't want to show it on screen.
Yeah.
All right. Before we go into this trial, I'm going to predict that it is. I think the trial. It looks. They've been setting up both Fuyuhiko and Hiyoko as like the killers, but it seems more likely that it's gonna be. It seems like they're setting up Hiyoko more. But I honestly think it's gonna be kind of a situation where both of them. It seems like both of them think they did it. So I think that's kind of what the trial is gonna be about. They both like, because it seems like they're both like, oh shit, we have to go to this trial. Like, oh no, I don't wanna get murdered. Like both of them were like, I don't want to go because I think it's me. So I feel like that's kind of what the trial is gonna be about. Because it set them both up. But that's just my prediction. Who knows?
All right.
All right, finish preparations.
Is it the truth or lies? What is the motive that ties the game in?
I also think that it actually might be
Might be.
For some reason, I think it also might be Kazuichi, but I think that's unlikely.
That's wishful thinking.
That's wishful thinking. But it's, I mean, I don't know.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment, but if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. Yada yada yada. Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule. Now then, let's first discuss the motive. That masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
Hold on, I actually, I had an epiphany. This is crazy, and it's probably not the case. But I think maybe Fuyuhiko killed her, and that Hiyoko knows that Fuyuhiko killed her, but that Fuyuhiko like threatened Hiyoko with like having his like Yakuza like family kill like her family or something, and so like she's covering for him or some shit. I don't know. It's just a theory that I had because I'm trying to think of like I don't know. We'll find out.
You gotta lay back and let the trial happen.
I don't know. We'll find out. What? Who cares about that game?
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer. Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Which is epic.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation. It means Twilight Syndrome Murder Case is a non-fiction game. Stupid. Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Awesome. Some of us are characters in a video game.
Hold on, let me just. I was gonna get a screenshot of that.
Oh.
Look, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
It's okay. We have a recording of it.
True.
The characters in the game were Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, Girl D, Girl E, Boy F, and the high school
Boy
girl
F.
who got killed at the beginning. Boy F.
You could just be Boy A.
Yeah, seriously. By using the staff roll and after clearing the game as a reference, I should be able to figure out who's who. Oh, that's interesting. It the staff roll was like in Japanese, but for us it translated it into English.
Oh yeah. There's some parts of this game that aren't, and some parts of the game that are translated, and it's weird how they chose them.
The first character the player was able to control was Girl A. The true identity of Girl A, it's probably... I legitimately do not remember.
Girl A was
it's
the
Mikon.
annoying one. Yeah.
Right?
Mikon.
Okay. Consent! Girl A is probably Mikon Tsumiki. Tsumiki. That timid tone, that definitely sounds like Girl A. That annoying fucking voice. Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy.
Yeah, so is being trapped on a murder island. Sucks to suck, don't it?
A nasty, trashy loser like you doesn't have any privacy rights.
Wow, mean.
Especially in Alabama.
A nasty, trashy loser. I feel like I heard that in the game too.
Wow, awesome. She's right. The one who said it was, I believe girl B.
Yeah, I think it was Girl B.
Yes.
It's the girl who died. Hyoko, you died in the game.
Girl B was short and foul mouth. She's probably Hyoko.
Short and foul mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
You
like
fucking,
Gundam.
you fucking loser ass piece of trash, dummy man.
I think you're better just because you're taller than me? Stupid.
Anyway, let's move on. Next is Girl C.
I mean, you are better than me because you're taller, but you don't have to rub it in. Girl C, huh? Her personality was hyper, energetic, and unique. Those are all things that describe me, but I'm not in the game, so it's a Ibuki. Consent! Girl C.
Why do you keep shouting consent?
It's a
Like, it's
Ibuki.
important.
Consent is important, and it doesn't really, Girl C, then I'll see you next Tuesday. I have bad grades.
Ellipses. Let's move on to Girl D.
It was just like, yeah, but Buki's like that. Girl D, huh? There's only one person who had a camera with them. It's Maharu! Consent! Maharu did not give consent before she died, but she is the victim of this case.
Yes, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F. I
Fuyuhiko.
think he's cute.
Fuyuhiko. Consent! Dude, I am nailing this. Aren't you
Yeah.
Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
I was in a game? That's freaking stupid. Ah, that reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu?
Oh shit! Another person. It's him. I'm just kidding.
It was one of the names on the staff roll. The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miyoda, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
And then another Kuzuryo. Your entire family was there. Hold on, why do you keep saying there are two Kuzuryos?
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll. Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
Who isn't her last name? Sorry. The reason Fuyuhiko's last name, Kuzuryo, appears twice. It's true I have a hunch, but I don't live in Notre Dame, so to call me out like that, Nagito, you're definitely someone I shouldn't mess with. But those shoes just look so delicious. The reason Fuyuhiko's last name Kuzuryo appears twice is it's probably cause he had a double roll. Is it a little or older sister?
It's a little sister.
Okay, well, consent! In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryo mentions that he has a little sister. What do you mean, little sister? That is what Guy F said in the game. He effed his sister. They're always tussling and tussling each other. It's pretty clear there's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryo appeared. Have you seen that video?
Yes. By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
Go on.
Ellipses.
Go on.
I read out the line. What do you want me to...
I don't really want to say it myself, but I need to move the conversation forward. The only character in the game I could see being Fuyuhiko's little sister is high school girl who died at the beginning. Consent!
It's
The dead high school.
My sister isn't consent. What?
Dead high school girl who's the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
Look at all these flashbacks you can't read. Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister. So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister. Why do you sound so freaking happy? That's a winning personality you've got there.
Yep.
Winning personality? Are you praising me?
That's my kink. I got a brace kink. Awesome.
I was being sarcastic, stupid. Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Super dad.
one of the ghosts and ghouls. Yeah, I have a little sister.
I'm used to. What the fuck?
Something wrong with that? It's just a freaking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality. It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events. That's why it's the motive. Don't go making stuff up, loser. Or else I'll swear, this really small hand is going straight into your face.
My ass?
If I was the type to die easily, I'd have freaking killed her myself a long time ago. I mean, when I first entered Hope's Peak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual, set me off. It happened just the other day.
What?
About that, you're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Shut the frick up, you be quiet. I see, so you're never gonna accept that game is based on true events, huh? Okay, I understand your attitude towards this class trial now. Everyone, Fuyuhiko's stupid.
I already knew that, but Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone. That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
Okay, you're starting to act weird again. Not like
Says
me.
Tongue McGee.
Yeah, I'm about to bite my tongue off.
Anyway, now that we've established who all the characters in the game are, does anyone want to play Mario Party? Girl A is Mikan, Girl B is Hyoko, Girl C is Ibuki, Girl D is Mahiru, Guy F is Fuyuhiko.
Whoever loses Mario Party is who we vote for.
And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl, is Fuyuhiko's little sister. That's just a story in a freaking game! If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato.
Could it be the same as Sato who likes white rice?
I think that's a reference to a song or something.
Oh.
I don't know which Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she was relevant to this case.
Remember related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names. Like a bagel.
Tanaka's like a plain name?
Bagel. What the heck? Is that a wild connection?
Tanaka may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
And he also has a strange rivalry going on.
Hey, no one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Huh? What do you mean by mystery of the game?
No.
You don't know? I heard that Girl E got killed.
What? No way! Is that true?
They're just like gossiping, but one of them is hanging from a fucking rope.
I love how her arm's peeking up, which means that she's not actually
Huh?
tied. Like, she could just slip
Yeah,
out.
she could just slip. Oh, that's really funny.
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
Yeah, I would assume so.
My, such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
You guys are definitely friends.
So, the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
Oh.
Then let's hurry up and solve it. Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
The reason Girl E was killed, I should be able to assume based on the content of the game. Because Girl E was Fuyuhiko's sister. I think it's because Girl E interfered with the murder? No.
I see, that's the first I've heard of this.
Oh shit. Oh no.
Okay, think about the scene that we witnessed in the game. It was Mahiru was talking to Girl E, and she was like, "Hey, I have this photo that means that it wasn't some person breaking into the school."
Oh, it was, so Girl E was the killer.
Yep.
Oh
Wait,
shit,
what?
I ran out of time.
Oh,
I think you should tell us already. Why was Girl E killed? Everyone who's been in the game knows already, right? Everyone's still, looks like I just made a fool of myself in front of everyone.
gosh, you feel like such a dork.
I'm such a douche. Oh no. Consent! The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl.
Oh shit.
What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister.
So, Girl E, who's just some rando, was killed
Just some
to
rando.
avenge little sister.
You're freaking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all, but go on.
I cannot lie, but haha.
Is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim? In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder. It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance. I've brought a real-life piano. Oh,
my
great,
God.
this is helpful. Look, I made a map of the music room surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
I am so lost.
This is not gonna matter very much. I hated it too. This is one of the parts that doesn't make a lot of sense.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans. Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic.
We get it. Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case. Let's get
And
cracking.
I'll start explaining.
Please
Sorry.
do.
Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking.
Nekomaru is so much taller than Chiaki.
He's
Holy
so
shit.
big.
He's so big.
His neck. Look at his neck.
So speaking of him, like us joking about him being a full adult. So, I was rewatching some of the stuff from the first game, and I found out that there is a piece of dialogue at the very beginning of the game with what's his name? What's the long-haired dude? Hero?
Yasuhiro?
Yasuhiro. He's 21 in that game. Everyone's like 14 or 15, but he's 21 because he got held back.
Yeah.
Which means he got held back like 6 times.
I'm the ultimate high school dropout, everybody.
Which is so funny. Oh boy.
Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the 5 of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head. You can tell she's Fuyuhiko's sister because she has the pink cheeks. Because the music room window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert. How does that sound?
Sounds
Yep, an understandable
awesome.
explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Obviously, Girl E was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim. If she had locked the music room from the outside, then she would have totally needed the key from the office. Which means Girl E was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
I'm so lost, dude.
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girl E broke the window and escaped, and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Then forget this, am I lightning? It's not cute to get see an old guy sulk.
Old guy.
Wait, so are we establishing that it really is old?
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Based on the details of the game, it's no mistake that Girl E, who's waiting in the hallway, is the killer. What did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? I guess we'll need to clear that up first. I have no fucking clue.
Alright.
Alright, I'm supposed to use the mouse. Just a photo. Okay, thank you for let me just actually look through this. What girly? Okay. We're gonna do dialogue or no?
I'm reading it. I'm trying to get a read on which of these are gonna be the thing.
Okay.
How did girl E get in from outside the school to the front of the music room?
I truly have no clue.
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall.
Okay.
Liz, at the entrance hall. The other 4 girls would have been there.
At the intro, let's hear the sound of.
Ah, that's the one that you need to counter.
What? But there was an orange.
Yeah, it was. The Neckmar thing was orange.
Was it?
Yeah. Basically, what do you have that counters that what they heard was the sound of the window breaking? Like in your truth bullets.
Let me find it. Broken vase photo?
Yep.
Alright. How do you go for...
That's slowing things down.
Oh. Gotcha. Alright, and then stuff happens, and then stuff happens, and then more stuff happens, and then
Girl
more
E
stuff
get
happens.
from outside the school to the front of the music room. The ultimate swordswoman has no frickin' clue.
I do not know how to speed it up. That's not the one I'm supposed to counter, right?
Nope. It's Nekomaru.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Here we
Moving
go.
on. Oh, here we go. Yeah! Consent!
It's counter, actually.
Oh. I don't care. First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase. And next time on Up Gamers, we'll discuss that further.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go piss.